Well, hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have a new moon coming up in Virgo. And Virgo is the ruler of the stomach. So my general theme with this, as my stomach starts growling naturally, is to follow your gut instinct, especially with the moon moving through Virgo. Trust your instincts, especially when it comes to your emotions. Follow those things and believe in them, because those are what are going to guide you through our time here with this moon. So, I'm super excited to get into our reads, and yeah, well, I don't know if I have anything else, but welcome, and let's get going. Well, hello, Scorpio. How's that Virgo new moon treating you? Ooh, getting right into it. Nice. I'm gonna chit-chat. I do a lot of chit-chatting. What an interesting 3 cards to come out. Just had to stare at those for a few seconds. 4 Pentacles, 4 Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Well, that's not conflicting energies. Breaking up routines. That Knight is calling for you to break up your routines, my dear fixed Scorpios. I know sometimes we like getting caught up in the things that are familiar to us, because it's easier to deal with what we have rather than having to try to bring in something new or different. But I definitely feel like that Knight is pulling that sword out to just cut through all of that 4 energy. Not that 4 energy is bad, but it's fixed. It can stagnate. It can get stale. And I think that Knight it's really just calling for some excitement. Right? I'm getting a little bored doing the same thing, the same routines all of the time. You know, Virgo new moon, it is all about routines, but you can build your own routines. New moon, new cycle, new ideas. Maybe shake up that routine. Shake it up. Change it. Do something totally different that is going to serve you better. It's going to be a little bit better for you. Take up a yoga class. Start a new book. Get back into reading. Maybe do a game night. Go out. Do you go out, Scorpio? Or do you just kind of sit at home? That sounds like a mess. Okay. Yeah, are we sitting at home a lot? Maybe you need to just get out more. Or get out a little bit. Yeah, take a class. Go interact with other human beings. It doesn't have to be a negative habit, a negative pattern. Join a group. Join an improv group. Oh, that came in, but shake up some acting skills. Go play, Scorpio. That is the overall message here with all of this, is go play. Go play. The structures, the foundations, the routines, the habits, they're all good foundational things that you do need in your life. But outside of structure, you also need room for play. You need room to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not really enjoying life, right? If you're not enjoying life, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just depressed. And again, depression serves its purpose. It tells you to stop doing those things that make you depressed, which not a lot of us get that message. We just, well, hello. And it's not good for anybody. if we were wondering, in case you were wondering if I'm on to something here, in case I was wondering if I'm on to something here, the top of the deck is the Chariot. The card that came out. The day fall to the floor, but it was the Magician. I don't know why you're feeling resistant to go out and make it happen, but you should. For the highest good of everybody involved in your life. All work and no play makes you a very dull boy, does it not? Nobody wants a dull boy. We all want a little excitement now and then. We all, especially in this society, the way that we have all been programmed, we are all chasing after that dopamine hit every chance we get. Every little like, every little thing that happens, every text message that comes through, oh my god, yes! Somebody notices me, somebody sees me. And maybe that is the overall hesitation to want to do this, because it feels very shallow. But it doesn't have to be shallow. You can make it as deep as you want to, Scorpio. That's your gig, is it not? Do you not go to the deepest, darkest depths that absolutely no one else wants to go to? Yeah, you do. You can take shallow and make it deep. You can find deep meaning in something as simple as a board game. Something like that can change your whole life. La 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 la, I'm not listening. I can't hear you. I don't know what to do. I'm so bored. Don't be indecisive, Scorpio. Don't let indecision rule your life. No, no, no. Not making moves is how we got stagnant in the first place. Take a step. Any step. Step out there. If you step in, that's probably really loud, a hole of mud, you know, if you step in a pothole, like, change your shoes, try again. Come on. Right? Be aware of your surroundings, Ronnie. Okay, you can do that. Definitely got a lot of fire today. I know that moon's in Virgo, but feeling a little fired up. Judgment comes out on top of that Knight and double 4 energy. Sideways. Just to clarify that there's indecision. Not everybody's on board. Stop bashing the table with the cards. It's loud, we know this. Maybe not everybody's on board with this routine, but shall see. We have the Lovers. Beautiful Mercurian energy. Good communication. Good communication is going to assist you with this. You need to take action for yourself and for your own sake, but also communicating well, which is not easy. I'm gonna check in one where Mercury actually is. I swear retrograde's almost over, or it's like there. I don't know. I'll look, but doesn't matter. We're on the final stretch anyways. All I'm saying is, you might have to strike up the conversation. You might be afraid of a harsh judgment and resistance, but don't let that stop you from this. Don't let that stop you from making the right move. We got a pair of kings here. Neither of them is facing us. one of them is consumed with work, and the other, ooh, is consumed with darkness. Just pure darkness in general. Yeah, you're both in weird places. Also have the moon. Give me a moment. Okay, Scorpio, we're back now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the same Virgo speech. Virgo is the new moon right now. That is new intention, that is new energy coming in through Virgo. Virgo is the digestive system, it is the stomach, it is the gut, it is your gut. It is a metaphorical gut as well as your physical gut. Virgos, we love the stomach, we love all of that, we love food, all of those things. But very much so, with this energy, what does your gut do? It takes all of the things that you shove down your little pie hole, whether it's good or bad, and we all eat bad stuff. We live in this world. There's no way that you are 100% pure, clean of everything. There's just not. I'm sorry. Unless you are literally growing your own food, hunting your own food. Even then, even hunting, like, you gotta be farming your own animals that you are eating consistently to know what is actually going into their diets, because even wild animals are getting into the trash, right? So, again, nobody's 100% clean living. That's why we have a gut. The gut takes the nutrition, it takes the things of value, and it utilizes it. It feeds our body, it feeds our mind and our spirit. That's, again, why we love food. But also, well, the other part of that is that it dispels all of the toxic waste and bullshit that you are consuming on a daily basis. The stuff that doesn't serve you, it excretes. We get rid of that stuff. That's not necessary. We don't need this in our bodies. If we stockpiled and we had no waste system, we would die of toxicity within a matter of weeks. You absolutely would. You can't live that way. You can't. I'm not even going to quote the horror movies out there. You know. If you don't bother. Honestly. It'll make you sick. So, that's my advice here. I got all of that because I was sitting here and I was staring at this moon card, and like all of the water coming up and rising up to meet this moon and all of its mysteries. That is all of your emotions. The moon rules your emotions. The moon rules the tides. When the moon is small, our tides are small. When the moon is super big or whatever, that's when we get the raging tides. It affects all of it. And again, we got a pair. There is a lot of pairing energy going on right now during this time for everybody. A teammate, a partnership, anybody that you are working with the unity of the divine within yourself. Divine in the dark in yourself. Yeah, word's still terrible, but push through. Hope to God you can understand me. But no, I mean, everything is all so mysterious. It just feels like nobody's really speaking out on what they really want, and that is what's holding up this judgment, this decide to change. But opening up that communication, I think, is going to really help. Just gonna pull this card right here from the top. I'm not gonna pull it out, but like that baby right there. The innocence, the child, the fun. Remember when life was fun, Scorpios? Do you remember when your time with this person was fun? I don't think that is impossible for you to reach here. I just think that you have gotten caught up in a lot of bad routines that didn't serve you as good as you thought. You know, you do the same thing every day and you don't really even notice which habits are good and which habits are bad. But again, with this Virgo moon, perfect time to evaluate that. Maybe drop Drop just one bad habit and replace it with one good habit. And that can completely change your game. No joke. Start small if you gotta. Just focus on one thing. Like, this thing that I do, it's really not that good for me. I don't really get a lot of good results. I stay up too late at night and then I'm grouchy the next morning. Why don't I just go to bed a little bit earlier? Take that bad habit, switch it out for a good habit. It will change your life. It will change your perspective. It will change everything. The smallest little details and tweaks that we can do to our daily routines, that's the secret. You don't have to revamp. You don't have to change absolutely everything, but you have to change something, Scorpio. Just put a little bit more emphasis on that for you. Like, something's got to give. I know we like to fixate, and I know we like to dive down so deep, but I don't think it's going to serve us in the long run. I don't even know if I have anything else for you, honestly. I'm still shuffling, but I think we about got it here. I really do. And I know I sound like I'm lecturing you. I'm yelling at you or whatever. And maybe I am a little bit. But sometimes you have to meet things with just a little bit of aggression to get your point made. That's why swords are communication. Because they're pointed sometimes. You have to be. You have to be pointed sometimes. You have to have a sharp edge to you if you are going to cut through anything. Right? If you're going to cut through tension, you could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Well, this sword is your knife. Make sure it is sharp. Make sure it gets to the point. It doesn't have to be painful. The sharper your blade is, they won't even feel it. Little secret for you. The duller the blade, you're causing bruising and you're just hacking. It takes forever. A sharp blade, a sharp point, sharp edge cuts right through that and nobody felt a thing. Oh, you're right. We are staying up too late at night. Oh, you're right. That's actually probably not the best thing for us right now, is it? Maybe we should go do something else. Again, maybe you should start a class together. Go join an improv class together and do some really silly, goofy, childlike, innocent things. And remember what it's like to have fun, Scorpio. You deserve fun. Have a fantastic moon, and we'll see you next time.